Thank you for hosting me, and thank you to the organizing committee. Look, lots of good information, and I want to take a little bit of a different angle and paint a little bit of a reality, right? So, I myself, I operate a business which we do cloud, managed services, complete lift and shift, cybersecurity, end-to-end portfolio of services, managed services, integration services, number of other things, right? And recently we were acquired as well by a publicly traded company. So we went through that acquisition. As a result of it, I did start looking at Pakistan as an option. And here's what we need to think about. The demand is huge right now. There's a major talent shortage across the board. Every single company is trying to do very sophisticated techniques to do talent management and how they can retain talent, because positions have become global. Positions are no longer, because I can be very honest with you, in the past, every time I brought up the subject that I'm going to be using my resources in Pakistan, there was always this perception issue, right? That hurdle is less and less so important now because positions have become global. The biggest challenge that I'm seeing right now is that there are not enough use cases that companies in Pakistan really understand where things are moving towards with the data lakes and the cloud and the automation. And yes, development is still a huge topic. You need to have major development software houses, and you need to get into mobile, web, app, integration, everything else. But there's a massive need around architecture, data scientists, business intelligence, Azure, GCP, AWS certified resources. I personally feel that this is where we need to invest. That means we need to listen. And I believe there needs to be a mechanism where you say, give us all the unique use cases so we can start to prepare, in next 12 to 24 months, we can start to train people and bring that talent to the market. Number one. Number two, vendor of record. I think the biggest challenge is, yes, there are so many companies, and I learned so much today, to be frank with you. Like, I have now 40 people, and I have independent contractors and consultants that I've hired, and then I hired a manager there to manage it, and it's not easy. And if there is a framework of vendor records where you can say, based on your skills that you're looking for, based on your need, here are the type of services. So almost like a portal I can log into and say, here are different companies that fit this criteria. They are pre-authorized, approved to be providing services, and it's legit businesses. As a result of it, it makes things very easy to invite those companies to also come and bid on contracts. Right? This is a very important piece. If you take a look at the Canadian market, it's small to mid-sized businesses. Yes, they are the top big companies. And let's park them outside for a second. Majority of the businesses, small to mid-sized companies, they don't have the resources, and they're coming to service providers like us. And it's hard for us to manage and maintain those resources. That means, as a result of it, we would like to go ahead and look at that offshore model. So we have to think about those unique use cases, what they are. And I'll be frank with you, I am right now, I had to hire a recruiter, and they're even struggling because, oh, you're looking for this very unique Palo Alto. Well, Palo Alto is a very common firewall here. Every third company is deploying Palo Altos. We got to figure out a way then to train as many people as we can on Palo Alto and Palo Alto Prisma. And I'm using a unique example. Let's think more broadly of what a technology landscape consists of, not just on development and integration and mobile and app and everything else. So I just want to leave some thoughts there that we need to create some kind of collaboration hubs where you can say, listen, very important, you are willing to invest your time into this because you're going to benefit out of it. Give us the use cases, give us a skill matrix, give us everything else. Then somebody can take the lead from there on, and it's race to the market. And I understand everybody's in the business of making money, don't get me wrong. And then there's objectives at the country level to also have the broader export. But we need to talk, we need to listen. And yes, all those delegations and everything else is all good stuff. COVID has changed quite a bit of things, to be honest with you. I don't know how long it's going to stay like this. It will stay like this for a longer period of time. So we need to think about more unique, because market is extremely hot. So I call it, the iron is hot right now, is the time to strike. And we need to just change our thinking and mindset a little bit.